Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming, and this is The Walking Dead Season 10 debate, and today we're going to ask the question, will Michonne ever return? We touched on this last night. We just had a lot of stuff going on. We got Play Dead Live, we had some pack openings, Freestyle Friday, but Saturday morning we do want to do the extended version of this chat, get everybody's opinions in this, a little coffee with Killshot. So who's having some coffee this morning? Who's fired up, ready to talk about The Walking Dead? Before we get too far into it, how about a shout out to the Patreon Army? Thank you so much for everything that you guys do. An amazing group of people, our PDL sponsors. And I do have to ask everybody here, did you guys get a chance to watch the Cat Wars video this morning I posted? Gabe and Grayson, absolutely incredible. If you haven't had a chance to watch that video, once this ends, check out our channel. They're having a lot of fun. If you guys want to see a sequel, give it a thumbs up. They're having a blast there. And do me a favor, share that video, get it out there, because all the proceeds from advertising from the 3Gs video is going to the Humane Society. So really, really love to see some cats taken care of. So they're a blast, man. They're a whole lot of fun, and they are growing up so fast. So I'm going to give you guys some stats really quickly, and then we're going to jump into today's debate. So we've got one more video in 2019, which is going to be tomorrow. We're going to talk about The Witcher a little bit. But just to let you guys know some of the things that we've done this year, an amazing year for our channel, the 999 Army. We've just continued to grow. This stat absolutely blows me away as I was looking over some of the retention. In 2019, we doubled the retention for our videos. So think about that for a second. People that used to watch our videos, they're now watching the videos twice as long, which means we're more engaging. That's not just me, that's each and every one of you. So really appreciate all of you guys communicating with each other. Our mods, I don't know if I have a mod today. Am I going modless again on a Saturday? Is this 2 Saturdays in a row that I am going solo? But it's all good. I got this under control. I'm a professional. I've done this for a long time. I can handle my own business. But yeah, they must have been up a little late last night. So double the retention, and that is some of the streams we've done. So that just tells you that when we're doing some of these 45-minute to hour-long streams during the week, our audience is there, very loyal group, and thank you so much for everything that you guys do. Looking forward to a great 2020. Also, you guys might have heard, we invented a game in 2019 called Play Dead Live. It is growing It is growing fast. We got more and more players. We got just more elements to it. We got gear. We've got character record sheets. Just a whole lot of fun with that. Looking forward to more in 2020. So what does the next year have in store for everybody? A couple things. One, there's going to be a lot of Walking Dead content, as you guys know. Fear the Walking Dead, The Walking Dead, The Walking Dead movie, and World Beyond. So we're only going to have a couple Sundays where we don't have a Walking Dead topic. I am going to jump back into the comic book reads, so you're going to see comic book premieres on the channel. You're going to see a lot of Walking Dead chat on the channel. You're going to see Play Dead Live, live action gaming, and we're going to delve into a couple other shows. So it is going to be, hopefully you guys are ready. You guys ready for some serious content? You have the seatbelts buckled, and we're gonna fly into this thing. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So as we talked about last night, Season 10 debate, will Michonne ever return? I wanted to bring this up because, you know, there are 4 big exits from the last couple years, and they're not all big characters, but they're big exits. So Heath, Jadis, and then, of course, Rick and Maggie. And now there are videos popping up in a lot of people's news feeds that are asking, is Michonne going to die? I don't see a scenario where that happens. But anything is possible on The Walking Dead. Lynn Nesvik says, do you think we will or will not see Michonne one last time? We will. Lynn Nesvik, we're going to see her because she has one more episode. So let me say just a couple quotes here from what the writers are saying, what Angela Kang is saying. So she said earlier this year that they need a big exit for Michonne, and they want to do right by the character and do justice to the character. Now, I want to read between the lines a little bit there. Now, to me, that doesn't scream out, hey, we're going to kill Michonne in Season 10. I'm sorry. I just don't see a scenario. And if you guys want, I can take a couple shots of this Red Bull and really, really get fired up on that topic. Let's do it. All right, let's do it. Hold tight. All right. I am drinking on the job. So it's coffee with kills. It's Red Bull with kills, Orange Edition. As passionate as I was in saying, Look, there were people coming out of the woodwork saying that Rick Grimes is going to die last year too. And we shot that straight down. So there was no way Rick was going to die. It was bad for the Walking Dead universe, but believe it or not, there were probably 30% of our audience was saying, it's got to happen, it's going to be cheesy if they don't do it, and when they found a way to make it happen. Michonne is the same thing. There is no way they can kill Michonne. It is bad for the Walking Dead universe. She's too good of an actor, and they will leave it open-ended so she can always come back. And the question is going to be, I'm going to throw this out to you guys, do you think Michonne will come back, or do you think that Judith might actually leave the show and go after Michonne and be a part of the movies? Let me get your thoughts on that. I'm going to call on a couple people. If you guys are just tuning in for the first time on our channel live, we're real-time forums. So these things work really well by you guys getting your thoughts in here. Wilson says, come back, but not in the TV series. Johnny Walker says, Michonne returns. I want to get a few more of these thoughts in here. Brat says, none. Judith stays. She's in the future. Fair enough. I think Michonne will come back in a few years, says Ron. Ecom says, I could see a family reunion in movie 3. See, that's what I'm thinking too. But Brat, here's the deal. Just because Judith potentially could go into the movie doesn't mean she has to leave the show. So I think we could see not only Judith, sit down for this one. I think they'll put Norman Reedus in a movie. I think at some point, Norman Reedus will be on the TV show and will also cross over and make a cameo in the movie. When they want to go big and they really, really want the Walking Dead fans to come out there, because Norman Reedus can be an action hero. So you put Daryl in the movie, put a couple other, of the action type of, if Rosita were to live, I could see that. And I know we asked this question. So if they were to do just a crazy, crazy good movie, let's say it's the third movie, which characters, give me your best 4 characters that you could see that are currently on the show that you think could make a crossover and be on the show and the movie. Let's get a couple thoughts. Absolutely, Ron. I think Daryl's character would certainly help boost the ticket sales. Thanks for being here, Natalie. Good to see you on this Saturday morning. Amanda says Daryl. I agree with Daryl. Ooh, I like that, D-Train. Negan. How about Negan? Ocean Man says Daryl, Judith, RJ, and Negan. I like that. That group right there in the movies, that would be badass. Daryl, Judith, RJ, and Negan. And I am of the thought, I think RJ is some sort of the future. How many people think RJ may cross over to Walking Dead World Beyond at some point? That we may see him on the new series. See, that's kind of my gut instinct. I think he survived it and he's out there somewhere. But hey, what if this group that's been behind the walls all this time finds RJ leading a group? The crossovers, there's a lot of potential with the crossovers. Well, those are fair questions, Brat. So Brat says, if RJ crosses over, who will bring him to his mom and dad? Well, I guess we'll have to go another 5 or 6 seasons to find out. And we won't end on season 12. I'm so tired of hearing Walking Dead's over after 10, it's over after 11, it's over after 12. Walking Dead has no plans to end. There's no exit strategy. They're still kicking in full effect. This year is going to be a brand new decade for The Walking Dead. It's going to be a brand new decade for us. But it's also going to be a very important year. So I'm just going to ask you guys, let's show up in 2020 and make it our best Walking Dead season, our best Walking Dead year ever. Fear can only get better. The Walking Dead movie is there. The Walking Dead has been great lately. And World Beyond is a whole new element, a whole new wrinkle. And I think many of you are going to be right there with us on day number 1 watching the brand new series. I know I'm excited about it. Nixie says Morgan would be next to add to the movie. I agree with that. I think Morgan is going to make it earlier in the movie series than most. Yeah, Amanda, here's the thing. Like, Fear needs to get better, but my fear is they left it in a really, really bad place. Like, splitting the people up, splitting up June and John. I just kind of felt like there's no way. Look, June and John get married. How you gonna let them take your wife? Come on. I mean, I'm lost with that one. You go through this whole mock ceremony, and then at the very end of it, you got John. I'll find you. I'll find you. Stay tough, June. I'll find you. It's like, no. Kill some people. I mean, Jenny don't mind shooting Morgan. You know, they just kind of, it's kind of let Jenny come in, do her thing, and then, so kind of back to my fear. I think Fear is going to get really good. But I think they got to undo the garbage where they left it at the end. Because being in a camp, being a prisoner, being, pinned down again, that doesn't work. So I think that story is going to be a very short-lived story. And then they're going to get to some action and some crazy stuff. Because what Ian and Andrew did last year, and Ian and Andrew, if you're listening to the playback, hopefully you do, rip all that script up. It was not good at all. I mean, we're here for the Walking Dead universe, but they got to bring it this year. So, anyway, to the point, could we see Morgan crossing over? Yes, but I got to tell you, we kind of need that star power. Moving Morgan over to the movies, and I don't think they've done a good job with Morgan's character this season. I thought they were going along the right path for a little bit, but the problem with Morgan crossing over to the movie is who's going to lead the franchise. I mean, you got Alicia. She looks like she's about to die. You got John and June. They're split up again, and that's going to be a story. They're trying to make Jenny look evil, and she could be. But I think they got to get to the next chapter. Isaiah says, Kills, can you vision Rick Grimes in one of those black uniforms? Absolutely. So, Isaiah, I don't think Rick has just been a prisoner for all these years, and we're going to see a movie where he's just been beaten and chained up and hasn't made his own decisions. I think it's going to be just the opposite. In fact, I think Rick is going to be in one of those black uniforms. I think Rick is out there taking care of some of the evil in the world. And I just think that he was told, you got to leave your family behind. If you ever go back to your family, you're going to put them at risk. And I think, all right, you guys want a bold prediction? If you guys want a bold prediction, I need everybody in here slap that like button, and I'm going to give you a super bold prediction. Never before unveiled. This is unique stuff. Only for Saturday mornings. I've been up. I know a lot of you guys are like, Kills, man, you've been working on Play Dead Live. You've been filming the Cat Wars videos of the 3Gs. You've been redesigning your office. All these things, you guys know of what's going on, right? You guys know I'm super, super busy. But I've been doing a little bit of behind-the-scenes strategic planning with The Walking Dead. This is super bold, never before mentioned. Because people don't want to mention it. They're afraid to talk about it. All right. Here it is. Michonne will bring the wrath of the Commonwealth onto Alexandria by being too curious and being out there trying to find Rick Grimes. It will be Michonne. Because look, it makes sense. Rick has stayed well enough alone. He's let them survive. They've spared his family. And now Michonne is going to go out looking for Rick, and that's going to be a deal breaker. And Rick's probably going to be like, you shouldn't have come. You should have stayed away. Stay back. Oh, it's good to see you, honey. Go away. Get away. And then the Commonwealth is not going to like that their soldier has been compromised, and now it's going to be a problem for all of Alexandria. So, and I think that's a great crossover, right? It's Michonne looking for love. It's Michonne looking to fulfill that legacy, but knowing she doesn't know. She's innocent. But the group that took Rick is not innocent. So that is super bold prediction. You guys have only heard it here. Keep that on the DL. Because if you talk about it too loud, George is going to do a video and say it's confirmed, and we don't want to confirm that information. We like to predict. We like to speculate. We like to funnel. We don't like to put confirmed up on a video that's not confirmed. That's why we talk about it. That's why we do it live. Sorry, I don't go beast mode too often, but I got to tell you, I love a lot of YouTubers and I respect a lot of YouTubers. But if I see one more video from that clickbait asshat George that says confirmed about some complete garbage, I'm going to lose my freaking mind. And I can't wait until enough people stop clicking on those videos that the guy just stops. Now, don't get me wrong. We like to talk about some spoilers here. We do our funneling, we do our speculating all off season. And then when the news comes out and it's confirmed, we will confirm it, we will talk about it. But we're not going to slap confirmed on every video just because Paraguay Daily News decided to post an article that was not confirmed that somebody in their editorial department just said. That's not the way we do it. So, if you guys don't know what we do, we take the gloves off here, man. We're absolutely taking the gloves off. So, then the big question, let's get back to it, is will Michonne ever return, and can she return? So, all of that is going to boil down to, and I got Rolex in the house. What's up, Rolex? It all is going to boil down to Rolex's specialty, time. So, how long they decide to keep Alpha alive. How long they decide to let these whispers be in the shadows and lurk around. It also has the element of they got to keep Michonne alive. And as I started with this video, I think there's exactly 0 chance that she dies. But I do think that she's going to go out looking, and it's going to spark some things. We got Catface Killer super chatting it up. I've been MIA with family stuff, but I want to wish the Army happy holidays and a very happy new year. And Catface, I absolutely echo that sentiment. You guys are amazing. It has been, as I said, an unbelievably incredible year for our group. And I feel like we've got a little bit of something for everything. We've got live forums. We've got spoilers. Not everybody likes spoilers. We've got bold predictions. We got trivia happening on Mondays. We've got random things happening on Tuesdays. We got freestyle and Play Dead Live. I mean, I don't know that there's a more diverse channel with more things that we try to do something to appeal to everybody. And look, I know you guys can't attend every stream. And not everybody's going to Play Dead Live. I hope they do. But I know not everybody's into gaming. And I get that. Or gamers. But I would say attend it and watch and hang out, because it's not just gaming. It's social gaming. And we've had some pretty funny moments. If you guys want a quick quiz before we get back to our main topic, I need everybody here that has participated in at least one Play Dead Live stream. Type in chat right now what your favorite moment has been in the first 4 months of Play Dead Live. Just the first thing that pops in your head, your first memory. What is it? I do have a cold, Wilson. Yes. I am discovered. You guys probably noticed that a little bit last night too. Yeah, I was a little nasally last night. This is not my morning voice. Not my seductive morning voice. We got the clown. Deborah Farrell says the clown. Snake to the face. Firing Finney. Will and the hammer. Hang gliding down to Will's camp. Absolutely love it. I love that everybody has, Gina Crockett says the doves. This is what it sounds like when doves fly. Doves in a slingshot. Who would have thought that? Emmy, I'll make a side. Emmy says it's not your melt my butter voice. Emmy, I will bet you right now, if you put bread in a toaster and put butter on it and bring it over to this live stream, I guarantee you the butter will melt. No doubt in my mind. Only if you toast it first. Rolex, years ago, came for the spoilers, stayed for the Army family. Love everyone. Happy New Year, and thanks for being a great community. Absolutely. Thanks, Rolex. I appreciate that. You guys are incredible. Goucher, hyping it up. I didn't even mention the pack openings. So I've got about 8 more minutes. We like to keep these 30 minutes on Saturdays, get everybody back to their Saturday morning. So tomorrow night, we are going to talk Witcher. So if you have not had a chance to check that out on Netflix, check it out. We'll probably add some other topics as well. We'll make it like our year-end stream. So it's going to be a little bit of Witcher, a little bit of other things. So there's going to be brand new people that have never attended our channel before. They're going to jump in there. But we'll also wind it down. It's something that is very personal to me. I would normally do a Monday stream. And like I said, I don't want to get too far into it. But as you guys, many of you know, that last year on the 30th of December, I lost my baby Morris. My little kitten, 5.5 years old, way too early. That dude was beside me every single stream. You guys heard him in a lot of streams. A lot of my motivation behind this channel, to be perfectly honest with you. I got the 3Gs, and I love the 3Gs to death. You guys saw them. Hopefully you saw them in the video I posted this morning. But, Morris is like my first kitten, always a special place in my heart. There's no way I'm streaming on Monday. I can't do it. I'm taking that day off. I will be spending some time at the Humane Society because I do like to give a little bit back in Morris's name. We have a donation set up for him. He's absolutely incredible, and just the long-term effects that he's had on my personality and my life, unbelievable. I can't even begin to get into it with you guys. But I will not be streaming, and of course Tuesday is New Year's Eve. I may do like a hello on New Year's Day, but tomorrow is going to be, my point of this is, tomorrow night is going to be our last video of 2019. So there will be a mini shout out for New Year's as well, because I'm not going to do the Monday night one. So Goucher, thank you so much. Appreciate that super sticker. And Angie Homan, great to see you, Angie. I want to second that cat face, and I love y'all super big. I've been in and out the last few months. And certainly, Angie, I remember all of you guys. So when some of you guys, I know work happens or you travel, you're here for a week, maybe take a couple weeks off or maybe watch the playbacks. Those of you that have been here 3 or 4 years, I see the names pop up, and there's over 100,000 people on this channel, and I would venture a guess. I mean, I can't go down the whole list, but when people log on and I haven't seen you in 2 or 3 years, I absolutely remember the game I used to play with you, or the pack openings we did with Madden, or the basketball videos that we did, or the tutorials, or Empires and Allies, or Walking Dead Road to Survival, any of those things. I remember all of you guys. So, don't think that because we've been doing this for 5 years now, over 5 years, that your relevance to this channel, you've been forgotten about. Each and every person on this channel, you guys built this channel into what it is today, and it'll continue to thrive based on your participation, or it won't thrive based on, if we do the right thing and do things the right way, it's going to continue to grow. And I appreciate all of you guys, your well wishes, and even when you're not here, absolutely, when you guys watch the playback, it means a lot. So that is, we've got a lot of stuff going on. So who is super, super excited, not just for our group, who's excited for 2020? Like starting a brand new decade. To put the 2000 teens behind us and move into 2020. Lynn Nesvik, I absolutely love doing the work, and I appreciate you guys being here. I know I say it a lot, but I can never say it enough. You guys are absolutely incredible. Not just as an audience, you guys are an incredible group of people. So we are right around the corner. 2018 was probably the worst year of my life, so I was very excited to get to 2019. But I'll tell you, for me, 2019 has been phenomenal. I've absolutely had a wonderful time in 2019. Got to do a little bit of additional travel. You guys know, behind the scenes, set up a new office, got a new place, just a whole lot of things going on. And I think it was 4 months ago, we were in a live stream and we just started talking about real-time role-playing games. And Play Dead Live, there were some concepts to it. I mean, it's something I've worked on for the last couple years, but I didn't have kind of the courage to do it live and just like, hey, let's put this up on the screen and see the reaction. And just the reaction and the engagement between you guys and to see what you remember and how it worked. I am so looking forward to 2020 and how that is going to play with all the statistics and everything else. I think that's going to be a big thing for us in 2020. DeMilo Young. Hello, DeMilo. I feel blessed to be a part of the 99 Army. Thank you, Kills, for making The Walking Dead so much more fun than it already is. Happy New Year to everyone. Looking forward to hiking into 2020 with all of you. Hugs. I could not have said it any better than that. So, with that, we've got 2 more minutes. So let me do this. Questions, comments, anything open. Get your comments included in this video. The Walking Dead Season 10 debate. Will Michonne ever return? If you want to answer that question, or there's something else that you enjoyed in 2019, if there's something you'd like to see for 2020, get it included in this video, because the people that aren't here right now, we're going to have a whole lot of people that will watch the playback on this as well. So if you just want to say Happy New Year to everybody, that's cool. You can say Happy New Year. I really, really wished I could be at San Diego Comic-Con. That, you know what, nerd? She just reminded me. That is probably the only, or one of the few negatives for me in 2019, was sitting at the computer trying to get my Comic-Con ticket for 2020 and being told that I couldn't get it. It was like, oh my goodness. That was probably like the only disappointment. So we got Amanda Thomas says Happy New Year. Deborah Cox, Happy New Year. Wilson, which episode will Michonne leave? Kills. I don't know, Wilson. I think the spoiler information is out there, but what I have heard is around the 12 or 13 range. So it looks like we won't even see her in the first 2 to 3 weeks whenever we go back. So looks like mid-March. So you got to figure, look, 9, 10, 11, there could be 3 episodes of all this other stuff happening with the cave and maybe a second Pike scene and, Eugene talking to people on the radio. But I've heard 12 or 13. So it could be 11, but at least there's going to be a couple weeks where we don't see her. DeMilo Young says, Kills, you can still come. They do so many fun things outside the convention center. DeMilo, that is a strong possibility because I do already have a hotel reserved. So I had the hotel reserved, so it's very possible that that I will still go to San Diego, but not attend the Comic-Con event and do some of the other stuff. So, but absolutely. And if I do, people that are there, we're still going to do, we'll grab dinner, we'll do something. We'll do something nice if we still do that event. A couple other things. So in 2020, thank you so much, Emmy. Appreciate that. And my moderators are like some ride or die. They are amazing. Moderators, just what they do for this channel, I cannot even put into words. Unbelievable group of people. Another thing, and I'm going to do some shout outs here in a second, but I will be meeting with Will the Bill sometime early in the year. It's going to be either March or April. We're still working on the time frame. I lost my bet, and I was ready to pay up. This is completely on Will because I threw the ball in his court. I know he had some other plans, and I said, look, you tell me when you want to do this, and we'll make it happen. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm backing down. He absolutely won. He beat me on the bet. Bad Fear the Walking Dead writing. But sometime early, I would guess we'll probably do it in the spring. But I am going to go down and have dinner with Will the Bill at Nick and Norman's. Appreciate that, Johnny Metal. Thank you. The channel has helped me on nights. Appreciate that. Hey, Johnny. I've heard a lot of good stories, but that's certainly up there. So hopefully, we can continue to give people an alternative and hang out. And it's a real group of people. But we will certainly announce that. Hey, everybody, I could do this stream all day and just hang out and chat. But I know some people have a lot of things to do. And in fact, I'm going to be working on some PDL stuff behind the scenes. I still got a couple manuals and a couple rules and a couple ATT levels we're going to get down. I do want to apologize last night for the abrupt ending to the stream. We went through about 2 hours of tutorials, and I was not upset at anybody. I was just getting frustrated because there was some lag, and we were trying to get people to roll up some characters, and it just wasn't coming together the way I wanted it to when you try to do those things live. So hopefully nobody took anything personally, because I didn't say anything personally, but it was just very abrupt, and I said, hey, we can't do this tonight because it was just taking way too long to roll up characters. So there was a lot of lag last night. We will continue to roll characters, but please don't misunderstand my frustration with the stream for being frustrated with anybody in the stream, because that was not the case. Rolex says, any more streams before the new year? Absolutely. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock will be our last 2019. So we're going to talk Witcher, catch a couple episodes of Witcher. We won't go through the whole season because some people have not watched the whole thing. We'll talk about a couple episodes from it, and then we'll transition into our 2019 adios to 2019 celebration. We could still flip that around. You know what? Maybe we'll just make it a New Year's countdown. All right, hold tight on that. If we don't do The Witcher, we'll get everybody together. Let me ask you guys this. You know what? This channel's about you guys. Let me put it up for a vote. How many people would rather table the Witcher conversation until next week and then use tomorrow night at 8 o'clock as a 2019 year-end countdown. How many people would like to just sum up the year and do our New Year's Eve countdown tomorrow night, and then we'll do The Witcher a few days later? And that way we can talk about whatever we want to talk about. We can talk about New Year's. We can talk about how great the mods are. Let's do that. All right, that is the deal. So be here at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. We're going to do our pre-New Year's countdown. And hey, if you got a couple days off work on Monday and Tuesday and you want to drink, then we'll drink. I will have a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue, and I will have a bottle of Casamigos. So I'll tell you what, I'll stream live, and we'll do some kind of game back and forth, and we'll see how it deteriorates. So tomorrow will be the countdown. All right. And if you guys are going to join and you are going to drink, be at home. Do not be out doing anything stupid, all right? Because I don't want to be responsible for that. Hang out. But I don't want to hear like, hey, Kills, I'm going to have a shot with you and I'm out on... Come on, be smart, and we'll all hang out, close down the year. All right, everybody, enjoy your Saturday. Thanks for everything that you guys do. Special shout out to the Patreons. Patreons, I'll say it a million times, you guys absolutely rock. I got patrons been here for over 3 years supporting this channel. PDL sponsors, hold tight, PDL sponsors, because I'm going to tell you guys, you're absolutely going to love your PDL packs that are coming out in March. So many new ideas. The trading cards are phenomenal. We're adding new trading cards to it. The Green Team, our members, thank you so much, Green Team. Can I get a shout out for Crystal Singer, Chick Gore, and also Kimberly M., who are going to be our super fans, and we're going to continue that a little bit longer. Also, I mentioned to the Patreons this morning, we have 27 sponsors, and for every 25 PDL sponsors, I am going to have the Patreons select one honorary sponsor, and I'm going to do one additional PDL pack for that group. So we're going to raise the cap in January. If we go up to 50 sponsors, that means I'm going to send out 2 free PDL packs in March. So just something, they give so much to the channel. I wanted them to pick that group and let them give something back as well. Also, shout out, one big shout out, everybody, please. Emmy, Steph, Tommy, Kales, Nerd, and Tin Man. Shout out to all of our mods. What an incredible year. They do a tremendous job. And if you guys, Ocean Man, if you guys want to be PDL sponsor, get on Patreon, and there's a special link for PDL sponsors. But we're going to be sending out our first packs in March, and then we'll send out another pack in June, and it's going to continue to grow from there. So thanks, everybody. Enjoy your Saturday. And DeMilo Young, you are a Patreon, so go to the Patreon page, and there's a tier that you can select PDL sponsors. And that qualifies you for all the mailers. Even if you're not playing the game, if you're a PDL sponsor, you'll get that quarterly pack that's sent out. It's going to be players from the game. It's going to be, I can't tell you all the unique stuff that we're going to add to it. I don't want to say like it's going to be a shirt, it's going to be a hat, it's going to be this. Just, it's going to be different stuff every quarter, and it's going to be very, very unique. So stay tuned for that. And some people, hopefully when they get the box, they'll do like, well, one more question. PDL sponsors, when you guys get the box, is there anybody that would like to do a live box opening on the Facebook fan page? Maybe like when you get your first one, you open it up and kind of see what's in there for the first time. I think that would be awesome. So if there's some people interested in that, then certainly leave that in chat. So that will happen in March. All right, hey, for the third time, enjoy your Saturday. I will see everybody tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. We'll do our 999 year-end countdown, drinking, Walking Dead, PDL conversations, and whatever else you guys want to talk about. I'll see you tomorrow at 8. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.